Okay, gang, welcome back to Final Fantasy X. Can this man give us some lore?
Mr. Inn's shops are all over Spira. They are quite convenient when you're on the road.
I think we've already gotten that, but I appreciate just how his voice sounds. He's giving us like the advertisement. It's kind of funny. Ooh, this sphere. Oh yeah, this is the Albed Primer sphere. That doesn't do us any good. We don't have other saves with other books, so whatever. Oh, that's not what I wanted to look at. Come on. I wanted to look at the television here. Okay, so now we can do some test battles. So we've already seen both of these dudes, so that doesn't matter to us actually, but this is a thing that exists. If you want to, a couple tips on some of the more oddball enemies. To be honest, most of this game is kind of straightforward, and I feel like it's very rare that this is necessary, because only a few fights are you actually going to be that far up against the wall against enemies. Like, there's a couple of nasty boys, like the Malboros later on, but usually you can just out-DPS them before they can bad breath you. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen a regular one do bad breath. For the Malboros, bad breath is on a very specific pattern of once it takes a certain number of hits, it will do it. And of course, if you've ever played a Final Fantasy game, bad breath is no joke, to put it nicely. There are a couple other enemies that are a little bit more gimmicky, and of course there's the great Malboros later on that always ambush you, but that's something you gotta worry about before the fight. You can't do shit about that at the time of. Anywho, it is, however, pretty interesting because some of these enemies do try to do some fun stuff, and by fun, I mean
we can rest like this.
difficult. Alright, can we outside? Is there a cutscene that plays after this? Okay, yeah. I kind of remembered there was something, but I didn't remember what exactly it was.
Check it out. That sunset
once.
was different from the one I saw in Kilika. It was quiet, almost gentle. What you up to?
Pretty.
Sure is.
I wish I could live in a place like this. Peaceful. Living with a smile on my face every day.
You can, once you beat Sin, right?
But then
Oh, I'm sure that's gonna be.
a new sin will be born anyway.
Well, then you can just beat it again.
I wish I could.
Hey, you can. Trust me. You are the best summoner out there. Yuna, why does Sin always come back?
Sin is our punishment for our vanity.
Oh, I
And it
remember
will
Sin and
not go
Punishment.
away until we've atoned.
I never finished playing that game. I should see if I can find an emulator that does it, because paying $50 a year for the Switch Online expansion pack.
Was it East Machina or something?
Okay, actually, I mean, there's
Hey,
reasons
was
to, and
that such a bad thing,
I
really?
pay for regular Switch Online at
It's
least, because
funny. Ever
gotta
since
get
I was
nickel and
young,
dimed a
I
little
never
bit to trade
questioned it.
Pokemon. I mean,
But now that you ask me if it is that bad or not,
at the very least, you did always kind of have to pay a little extra to trade, right?
there are so many things.
You
I
always
don't
had to
know.
have that link cable, and
Well, then we're the
yeah,
same.
hey, Lyris. Seymour!
Such thinking is very unbecoming of a summoner.
We're
Sound
not
like Michael?
we're not there yet, but we'll be seeing some more of him very soon. And by very soon, I mean like probably in like 2 hours.
That's not very nice, you know.
Oh, but we're gonna find out that he deserves it. You know, he deserves being made fun of a little bit.
You know, during a game, you have to think of Blitz and nothing else, you know?
Okay.
Ah. You can't think, that's a cute girl in the fifth seat from the right. And
Tina,
you
she's
can't think
straight.
about where you're gonna go on that date, because the minute you do,
I
that's when
mean,
you
wait.
lose.
Actually, I've
You
played
see,
10 too. I don't think that's true.
Yuna, what I mean is, you really shouldn't worry, you know? After we beat Sin,
I will
that's when you
read
can
that
worry about
long
the
message in a second, Irene. I'm
guess.
sorry. I was too busy shitposting. It's the 4090
But, Yuna,
AI upscaler
How are you
thing
supposed to
making
make
this
something
look
big like that?
less like a PS2
The
game.
final summoning.
Which, you know something? I mean, again, I don't hate PS2 games in the way they look. I think PS2 games, you know, I like that aesthetic.
That's the goal of the
Uh,
pilgrimage.
I just think that,
What if
again,
the final
for
summoning
a,
lies waiting in the
what's
far
this, an
north,
8th
great
generation
summoners that can
console?
fix their
9th
problems?
generation? Question mark?
At the world's edge in Xanarkand.
6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is a
In
9th
Xanarkand?
gen console. I feel like looking like a PS2 game is a little bit silly, but
1,000 years ago.
that certainly looks a little bit. That certainly looks quite a bit sharper. I'll say that. It looks better than what I'm
Sure
seeing.
it's ruins?
That's what I've heard.
You'll see it
The
for
the
yourself.
color grading
soon
is
enough.
like is less
Yuna, come back inside.
less extreme also, which maybe that's my monitor, but whatevs.
You will go with us. to
Yeah,
Xanarkand?
it does certainly look significantly better, but like I said before, I do kind of enjoy the principle of jank. I actually got a couple of copies of some
See if
movies
it's
recently
one of
on
my eyes.
Blu-ray. And I'm just like, man, I wish I could actually have these on VHS instead. Unfortunately, one of them is Phantom of the Paradise, and a VHS copy of Phantom of the Paradise is quite rare, and usually at least like $50. I saw one on eBay a while back that was like 30. Oh, don't go to sleep, Switch. That's
knew.
you're just being silly. But
It couldn't be my Xanarkand.
but yeah, I enjoy jank.
I had
It's
to make sure.
it's an aesthetic. I mean, anywho, with a real media encoder. God, oh man, that's brutal. Oh, saying that just kind of made me threw me back to a time when it's like, man, fucking Real Player. Anybody remember Real Player? Forget about the quality. Obviously, back then, your options were a little bit limited for internet video sharing. I'm just talking about the usability. Ugh! Ugh! Anyway, yeah. Shadows most elusive. Well, congratulations, Irene, and all that. This movie's near. Oh yeah. Okay, at least that's like usable software. Fuck. What you got for me? Ooh, thank you. That's actually a pretty nice thing to get an extra of this early on. I don't know how important it's going to be for a minute, but man, they're hard to come by. So, goodness knows, having at least one when our stocks are down is good. Uh-oh.
Pintasar.
Sorry?
Hey, buddy.
Forgive me, sir. I meant to say pardon me, but it came out in El Bed.
Oh, you're in Albed.
Is that George Takei pulling an extremely bad accent?
Establishment. Hela Dusadwi.
Huh?
It means nice to meet you.
Ah, well, Helly do sad we to you too.
If you are interested, El Bed primers can be found all over Spira. Finding them and learning our language might be fun.
Might be fun, yeah, that's a motivator.
In commemoration of our meeting.
Thank you.
Although you might want to be careful where you speak our language.
Yeah, that's right. Don't say it around the white people.
Yeah, I hear.
Can't
I'll
not
bet
hear
our
the
wife
SpongeBob
watch.
narrator.
Oh, sorry.
You're right.
A decky Krisa.
That's our cue. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Oh, thank you for your help. Please, use this.
I was gonna ask if it was a bazooka. No, it's just some mega potions. Those are pretty legit. Right now, mega potion is, I think, 2,000 to the entire party. Yeah, so that's basically just sort of a diet mega elixir at this point. Like, okay, it doesn't restore our mana, but like for that you need the full cholesterol mega elixir. So I don't know if you knew this, but ethers are just diluted cholesterol. Distilled. There we go. Melted. I don't know where I'm going with this. The more I describe it, the nastier it sounds. Uh-oh. How did that thing get up there? And nobody noticed it. It's got a more vivid color palette than the rest of us. Ooh, I think he just gave Orin the finger. All right, so Chocobo Eater. We've got a boss on our hands, that's for sure, gang. So this dude is not horribly hard, I don't think, although he does a lot of damage. Yeah, like that. That was fairly painful. Not the worst or anything, but still. Alright, so it's vulnerable to being blinded, so at least there's that.
Push it back.
Nice. Alright, so now that we've knocked it on its ass, this is where things are where the real gimmick of the fight comes in. Because as you can see, it's on the side of a cliff, and if we just keep hitting it, we'll keep pushing it back. However, we gotta beware because it will try to shove us back all the way to the other edge of the cliff. Incidentally, I think if you put up a summon, then you can't actually advance the fight in that way. Tragically, so we're not even gonna try it. However, I believe that you get a special reward for shoving this thing off the cliffside, which is what we're really hoping to do with this next set of actions. Oh, I've got a feeling that its pattern is probably going to be like, oh no, I was fully expecting it to respond with the old, you know, push the entire party back kind of thing. Yeah, Tidus isn't really doing a ton of damage. I think Kimari actually hits harder right now. Jeez. They did not give Tidus much in the way of damage nodes, but I guess... Yeah, there's the attack. That shoves the entire party backwards all in one action. And yeah, while it's on its back, I guess it can cast Blizzard. I don't remember that. I remember the upgraded version of this that's a bonus boss. Which is a thing that I guess we'll get to some other time. And by some other time, I mean, goodness knows it'll probably be several weeks because, yeah. That particular set of bonus bosses. Oh, we're going to be just sitting here fucking this up real badly for a do. I'm not completely confident of the conditions to affect the pushback Yeah, that's what's likely going to happen, is that we're just going to be yeah, I don't know if it's magic or if it's damage thresholds or what, cuz I could swear it was literally just damage. But yeah, obviously we're getting into such a position where we're just, you know, we're just making him, we're just kind of trapped in a loop. And this boss is so pathetic in terms of damage output that we're gonna end up fucking up because of that. Yeah, basically, we're in the time to reset territory. I want to go check what the drop is, just out of curiosity. So that way we can find out that it's something really stupid and you all can laugh at me for doing this to myself. Okay, it's 2 level 1 key spheres, and also I looked up and it does appear to be damage counts. Right, I remembered how to do soft reset this time. That said, I am absolutely going to do it because, yeah. 2 level 1 key spheres is pretty handy at this point. So yeah, pulling up this... Admittedly, you gotta keep in mind that this piece of information is from 20 years ago. So something, it may not necessarily reflect reality too well, but this is what I've got from looking things up. Is that you knock over the Chocobo Eater by dealing 1,201 damage. And when you deal 501 damage, he is pushed back.
To the Chocobo Corral.
So we got to keep that in mind. About 1,200 damage, so like about an eighth of its health, really, and that will give us the push down. Right, can we can get 800 damage from a fire arm, right? Oh yeah. Oh yes. That's what we like to see. What kind of damage are you doing, Orin? You're doing alright. Meanwhile, Kimari's thing isn't really super necessary. I think even just doing a regular fire is going to be enough to push it back. I mean, this is sort of... This is one of the unique battle concepts here, I would say. Guard. probably not in the way that you're... Well, maybe it is the way... Yeah. Alright, so that's... Well, I already discussed what this thing was like, so... At the very least, we got that going for us. Or something. Alright. Knock it over. Oh, yes! Oh, that critical hit is gigantic in terms of being useful there. Orin, let's guard so that way you're up a little bit closer. Up a little bit further, whatever. Lulu set its butt on fire. Its bunghole on fire. Unfortunately, it really is just like, hey, yeah, Orin was not going to do enough damage to... Oh, 2 in a row? Alright, dude, okay. Someone is distinctly unhappy with us. Did we just fuck up the whole loop in such a way that we're kind of stuck here? Alright. Burninate the countryside, burninate all the people, you know. Well, yeah, that's it. That's a fucking reset. Jeez, I am so not used to it being this much. I'm not used to it playing D like this badly. Because yeah, okay, I know it can do that, but I've definitely. Then again, it has been a while. I gotta preface that like every time I say something like this, but it definitely, it does not feel like it usually does that as much as all that. Does he do the move if I... That's a good question. I should try doing that, because that may end up being the thing that bails us out.
To the Chocobo Corral.
I'm actually going to do a slight bit of party rearrangement here as soon as the game lets me. Where's... Formation, right. That's not the word I was expecting for it. Because, yeah, Tidus is going to be, like, absolutely just tit useless in this fight. The guy is... he has no place being here whatsoever. Like, man, oh man, you are no help whatsoever, Tidus. I'm sorry. And after we just had a whole thing about the frustrations you had and dealing with the pressures of all this stuff, you're about to do absolutely nothing in this battle. So I'm gonna wait to worry about blinding this thing until a minute or so from now. Alright, so we can eat a blizzard real quick. Oh, we're not gonna eat a blizzard. Never mind. I thought we were about to eat a blizzard. That wouldn't have been very cool of this dude, but I digress. Let's get a little bit of HP back for everybody. Don't need a ton. Bring the heat. And now Kimari should be able to knock this dude. Yeah, we must be like right at the edge of that then. All right. So, Waka, now you're finally going to come in here and get your thing. So we do Dark Attack. Block. And Lulu, give it a big push. Yeah, that. Oh no, he's still doing it, even though he's blinded. So that's rather unfortunate. Damn. Well, I guess so. I guess it is just RNG. That's a real pisser. Do you have anything good to steal from? Oh, just a potion. That doesn't seem right. Oh, well. We don't have haste yet. Because I mean, yeah, we could sit here and we could take a few turns of buff. I think that might actually be useful. Oh, no, I'm wrong. He does have haste. I'm stupid, sorry. We must have just gotten it very recently then. I don't... Oh, shit, it didn't do it. Alright. I don't... Never mind. Okay, so this is gonna probably take a little bit of, like, strategy, but... Yeah, the thing is that I just straight up fucking forgot that I had haste, because... I had a fair reason to be like, hey, yeah, I don't have that, because... I had a bit of a sidetrack earlier to go get, extract power. Because, as you may remember, we were having some quite serious difficulty in terms of getting any power spheres. It could be Gutsman's ass. Da-da! Hey, no, that's an important character in the stream. Listen. Alright, so we have a very tight window in which we may be able to pull this off still. So I'm going to try it. And I have a feeling I'm going to be disappointed by that, but we're going to try it anyway. Over you go. Come on. No. We had it. So, the numbers that I read from, like, 2002 were correct. I'm peeking the hell out of the mic. I'm sorry. Oh, my God. And 2, I can't believe that worked. That should not have... We should not have been able to do that. We should not have been able to get away with that. Oh, man. Just absolutely sleazing our way into a position that we don't deserve to be in, just like an 80s businessman, everybody. Woo! Sorry about your ears. I needed to say something stupid for a couple minutes. I just sleaze my way to victory, 80s style. Yeah, there you go. You knew what the reference I was going for was, that I actually...
As a token of our gratitude, the first
I actually
ride
knew
is free of
correctly.
charge. Please, ask the attendant if you wish to rent.
Thank you so much for saving the chocobos.
Anywho, we've done it, and... I guess we get to rent a chocobo for free. Nice. But that's kind of a thing we'll come back to later, I guess. Because yeah, we do need to get on the chocobo in order to get to some chests down the bottom part of the road, right? Anyway, of course, the most important part of this is that the Chocobo Eater dropped us a completely useless bit of gear. So, hooray! Save your game, dumbass! Alright. Yeah, we'll come back to that Chocobo renting thing in a minute, because... And by a minute, I mean probably like 12 minutes total, because we're going to go up and down the road on foot first. The rights of every Hulk Hogan. Wait, sorry. That's... Oh, Hulk Hogan, you still exist. I was about to say you existed, but he still exists. Okay, so I think bombs don't respond to steel, which is good because we want to start stealing bomb fragments from them. You stop that. I believe fire actually is resistant against steel in Pokemon, right? No. Pardon me. Wait, yeah, actually, I think fire... Yeah, fire resists steel attacks, right. Fire, which slowly turned into one of the weirder defensive types in the entire series. Because it does that, it resists Fairy type. But way back in the midst of the early era of the game, if you were a Pokemon and you were Fire type, that was going to cause you some issues, probably. As a general rule. Oh, there's a lot you can blame Gen 4 for. But I don't know if that's one of them. I think we stole from all these duders, so we can move on from here. Oh, nice crit. Unfortunately, it's still not enough to get us a kill, get us an overkill, but eh. You know, I bet that you actually, I'm quite curious how much there is in the way of, like, modding for the Steam version of this game. Because, well, although I wouldn't really be able to do a ton of graphic stuff, probably, because, you know, if nothing else, for lack of ideas, I would probably at least be able to have some fun making the game's balance absolutely terrible. I mean, wait. Did I say it that way? Yeah, I said it that way. Actually, I just want a party of just 70 Kimaris. Wait.
too easy.
Actually, there's been some talk about the recent Final Fantasy XIV expansion pack, and people are like, oh, it looks very much like a location in Final Fantasy X. And people were very disappointed about the lack of Blitzball. And, I mean, to be fair, I don't think Blitzball in 14 was ever going to be a thing that happened, and certainly not that soon. Is this the right way to go? It don't look right. Oh god, this is an absolute fucking snarl of a section of the sphere grid. Oh my god, the amount that you can get lost here. The game's like, hey, yeah, we want to make it really hard for you to have a good white mage, so we're just going to make sure that you don't know where you're supposed to go to get all those. Yeah, I'm curious to know like how much you could do with that. Just be like, okay, yeah, we're rewriting this, and now it's going to be all just characters from 14 instead.
How much further do we have to go?
Alright, can we take this thing down? I don't know why its description is talking about the mech from Witch from Mercury, but... Oh. Oh, good. She's confused. Well, let's make sure she doesn't completely waste a turn here. And let's Asuna that away real quick. Something, this joke ends in me saying Asuna or later. Ah, damn it, I read the stage instructions again, didn't I? Fuck.
Sit back and watch. Yeah.
Oh, nice, he's doing good damage now. That's kind of sad, I guess. On the other hand, it still is just like, I wonder how doable it is. Because it could also just be a case of like, hey, yeah, this code is an absolute monstrosity. Just like, as I mentioned before, the Battle Network series. Which, oh boy. Yeesh. Can we steal some more of those? Yeah, alright. You go, Kimari. You do things. Yeah, you can see one of the items that we need the Chocobo for right there. Well, you could see it until I opened the menu. So that's my bad. Oh, is that where delay attack is down there? Yeah. I was talking about that earlier. By earlier, I mean stream. Obviously, there's no fucking way. I don't have a lock break right now. But yeah, neat. Well, I suppose at least someone is trying. Unfortunately, when it comes to documentation, they're trying for patience, you know what I'm saying? To be fair, I think that's just sort of a thing with a lot of game mods in general, that documentation is just kind of like not on. There are just a lot of people who don't know how to write documentation for their stuff worth anything, or they just kind of go, well, I knew how it worked. Which, yeah, alright, of course. I'm sure you do. But also, you fucking made it to begin with. You better know how it works. And second of all, how does that help me? In particular, this is a rant more about Minecraft mods specifically than anything, because that's what I know has a lot of that problem. Lears, I bet you feel that pain too from every time we've had fun in any of those mod packs.
Away.
Remember, it's where the buttons are. Oh my god, that did nothing. Wow. All right. Great job, Orin. Glad you decided to come to work today. Well, you know, if there's not something interesting out there in the way of mods for 10, I'm just gonna have to learn how to do it myself one day. Or, more likely, forget that I said that until, like, suddenly, 6 years later, I'm like, yeah, let me go take a look at that again. Because that seems to be how it usually goes for me.
I'm here.
Get Kimari up, and... yeah. Buddy, go ahead and steal from that thing. I got that one. That's almost worrying that I did. I mean... nah, it's okay. No. Shield. And... having good luck with those second steals, at least. So we should wind up having a decent chunk of bomb fragments by the time we're done with anything here. I should just remember that instead of hitting guard, I should just hit prey. Because again, if Yuna's not going to be doing anything, at the very least, she can hand out some extra... am I in the right place in the meter? Yeah. That confused me, because I just did that. Okay, for a sec, I thought the game was broken. That had me a little bit worried. Oh, this thing only needs 12 damage to get killed, and we can't really overkill it without luck. So... that was fun. Totally needless, but, you know. Is any... I think I failed to have, like, most of the party enter that fight. Oh, well. Oop. Well, rip. Those big birds are a real pain in the butt to tame, aren't they? And they result in more butt pain for other reasons. Everybody's... no, not everybody's HP is full, actually. Oops. Can't read, almost. Now everybody's HP is full, which is great, because that's not going to last. Oh, that can't... Yeah, she got confused. I was like, that camera angle has me worried that she's about to get confused. I was right to be worried because she did just get confused. Thunder, take that thing out. I don't think these earliest versions of the Armon type enemies actually have the item that those dudes are occasionally drop. By occasionally drop, I mean to be stolen from them. Ugh. It's real great how I just don't have any of my words together here.
Back on the field.
At this point, I think Waka can probably actually like have a chance to get it. No, he didn't quite
There's a chocobo when you need one.
get the he didn't get the overkill there, which is sad because that's what I would have wanted, but oh well. Well, Orin's much too serious for any. That sounds a little bit false on my part. Ah, yes, good. I'm real glad to get ambushed by one of the biggest enemies in the zone. I don't know, is Orin secretly a tree also, or whatever was going on with Vash? Something about his wooden acting. I don't know where I'm going with this joke. Blizzard, yeah. Ice is what's good against these things.
Magic won't hurt their kind.
Oh, are they that resilient to... That's a pain in the ass. You know what? Let's show off some fire breath here. Not bad. In fact, that might actually be a vaguely good move for him, all considered.
That's how it's done.
Hey,
Word
you.
has gotten around about me. Now all the Crusaders are ignoring me.
Oh, you didn't bust your ass too badly on Chocobo
Would you
fell?
like to hear about the High Road?
Sure, tell me
We are
some
currently
backstory.
traveling a part of the Mihan High Road called the New Road. Naturally, that suggests that there is or was an old road.
And nobody knows where it is, despite it being literally right there. Okay, Machen. Don't tell me about the old road, you. Don't tell me about all those cool treasure chests I can get. Speaking of cool treasure chests we can get, this one's probably a little underwhelming. A couple high potions, that's alright. It does actually sound like quite a lot of business. Let's save point. We'll go ahead and save. we gained a couple of levels. Lulu still doesn't have all of her tier 2 magic. Do you have a bird for me to ride?
Hello?
Yep. And yeah, there are different enemies on the low road here. We will absolutely dismount from the bird at some point and fight some of them. Especially because some of them have some pretty nice items for us to pick up from them. And, you know, experience.
What are you doing on this road?
Oh, you know.
I see. The high road ends over there. However, we have sealed off the area beyond for the duration of our operation here. You may ask the gate captain up ahead if you need to pass through.
What are you doing down here? Oh, you know. I got lost. Let's see, can I go up here? I actually don't remember where I can go up or if I have to, like... press B. My brain is just like, hey, press A for it, because... of which console we're on. Alright, so we want to press A at the chocobo feathers, and that'll jump you up there. Hey, we got ourselves a fortune sphere. Haseshi, sorry. Yeah, this chocobo theme is pretty great. How you doing, Chief? This Saturn crest, I forgot that was all the way down here. That is for... somebody's ultimate weapon, I can't... I think it's for Kimari's. Oh, that's okay. Again, hope you're having a good evening over there. I don't think I can actually get up to that area. But there's surely something I've missed. There's a couple little areas like that. There we go. Yeah, see, there's like a tiny pixel of yellow, at least from my perspective. And we got a Thunderblade. That... Oh, there's more yet. A Scout. Well, that's the same name as the ball that we have for Waka already, so we'll take a look at that in a second. After we go get Thundara. Yeah, Watera is the other one. So Thundara will be the last. I'm not sure why they're, like, ordered like that, if there's any specific reason. Or if they just decided, like, hey, yeah, we can't just have 4 branches from one area to let you get all the spells at once. I don't know. Oh, do you still not have a... I sold the thing from Kilika Temple so that way I could afford Awaka's biggest donation block. And I still haven't gotten him a piece of armor yet. And nothing is dropped. Wow, alright. Very funny. Okay, that Thunderblade is not of real value to me. Nor is that Scout. So again, we're going back in here one last time to try to do one final bit of pixel hunting over here for the yellow. The tiny little bit of yellow that I don't know if I can see. Just in case there is actually the ability for us to go over there. I kind of don't remember. And it looks like the answer is no. So what we're going to do instead... Oh, hey, buddy. You got anything to say?
The old road was a mistake. You can't run a business with no customers. So, can I interest you in something?
What you got? I hope you don't have just potions, buddy. Oh, he does just have potions. Boo! Oh well. We got 21 bomb fragments so far, by the way, so... That's not bad. Can we just dismount with the square button or something? Or rather, the B button / X button. And hey, the chocobo doesn't immediately run away, so that's nice. And we can check out a couple of different enemies down here. And a couple of the same enemies, too. That's always interesting. Epirias have soft steel. Softs. There we go.
Go with the flow.
Oh, that's right. That's Water, not Blizzara. That's okay. It's still enough damage to just kill it outright. I want to steal from it real quick and see if that's anything of value to us. Probably not. Yeah, that's just gonna have a potion. It's weak to ice. Remember that. And before it has high yeah, it has magic resistance too high for us. So it leaves Orin to clean that thing up. Mildly tragic. Alright. Eyeball. Okay, so they do have a steal. Unfortunately, it is, yeah. You can make the joke for yourself. I've been here before.
Miss me?
Unlike Earthbound, spamming prey is a legitimate strategy. Well, okay, maybe it's a legitimate strategy. It's kind of a legit strategy in Earthbound too, but it's also a good way to have a bad time. So yeah, I think we do actually want to steal from the floating eyes in order to collect some musks. Because that can be used to give... That gives Confuse Ward for equipment, I believe. And maybe some other stuff. I don't know off the top of my head. Anyway. Yeah, we haven't seen any of it yet, obviously, but there is the capacity to customize your equipment in this game, and we've seen gear with empty slots, so I think that probably stood to reason. So maybe I'm just saying shit that's completely silly. By the way, I don't think I've ever really... Yeah, I haven't shown off using any of those things yet, so I guess I could probably do a quick demo of it in a second.
No problem.
Oh, that's Titus, pardon me. I guess we'll look at it next time. But yeah, the bomb fragments and now the electro marbles can be used by characters with the use ability as basically casts of fire and thunder. But of course, that's not what we want them for, but it is still a real use for them. They're not bad items to have for that purpose if you haven't spread out across the grid too much yet. Which, to be fair, it is quite early and we really haven't. And by late enough on, it's not going to come across as too much of an important thing to do. It sounds like you're not having the greatest time over there, Mari. That's right. Match the thing properly. There we go. Alright, let's do a little bit of Blizzard Fury here. Just for fun. Oh, we managed to pull out 8 casts. That's not bad. That is, in fact, significantly better than I usually do with that, so we'll take it. We'll take it and we'll be happy about it.
All right.
Curious how deep into the game we start getting any of the weapons that cheapen the MP costs for any of our stuff. It's probably something that's going to take quite a while.
Enough. No time to waste. Let's go.
Nice work, everybody. It's around this little round it goes up to provoke. Oh, so I could have turned Titus into a thief without too much difficulty. Well, actually, that probably would have been a pain in the ass. Never mind. That would have taken a while. Still, it is technically a thing I could have done, so... Okay, I was concerned for a second that this was an ambush condition, but it's not. Steal that. Just an echo screen this time. Damn.
Don't look so shocked.
Don't look so shocked. Wait, no, sorry, I'm not Plastic Alan. If I make those jokes, people are gonna miss them.
Yuna here.
Yeah! All right.
Yeah, and having Titus go get Steel would definitely make him, you know, do even less damage, basically, just by virtue of we wouldn't be getting those power nodes for even longer, and, like, he needs the help there, right? Oh, this is shitty. And to make things even worse, we got ambushed. One of them is... They're just pulling out all their worst shit immediately. That's... Oh, I dislike that immensely. Alright, well, since that just sucked, we're gonna do things this way.
Please, fight with us.
Oh, right. Sonic Wings is a single target move. Right. So this might end up being kind of a problem. Yeah, especially when I take that kind of damage. Ooh. I don't think we auto-pierce with our attacks either. No, we do. That's actually good. Let's keep causing issues for these same couple enemies here. Going for as many turns as we can here. Yeah, in this case, that one is just slightly lower HP, so that's where we're putting our effort now. Oh, here it comes. Here's where we take the 2 hits in a row. I had a feeling this was good. Oh. Are you still going to keep letting me do this, game? All right. Okay. I was expecting the gravy train to have run off the rails pretty soon ago, you know? Pretty soon ago. There we are. That's exactly how you speak the English, right? Perfect language skills. Totally normal. I didn't fuck it up at all. Alright. Well, okay, game, if you're just gonna keep handing me this on a silver platter, then okay. We'll keep doing it. We'll just keep doing it. Oh, I can energy ray now. I'm gonna deal some more damage this way first, though. Just to make absolutely certain that our energy ray is an instant kill. Because if somehow it whiffs in terms of the kill, then we're about to have a really, really, really bad time. That should be good now. Oh yeah, 2,307. We had nothing to worry about. I'll have to try to remember that for next time. I'll forget by then, so... Oh good, she got some more magic power. That's actually very important. That increases her ability to heal, and yeah, she could probably stand to be able to do more of that. Not like she's the healer of the party or anything. So, you know, it's not like super be helpful. Take down the floating eye. We're not going to concern ourselves too much with farming musk off of those ones because it's clear to me that they don't drop it very often. Electro marbles, however, that's definitely going to be something that we grab up as many of those as we can. Also, holy fuck, Tidus, you are just entirely a glass jaw. I cannot imagine just being that much of a glass jaw, you know? You think he's got glass teeth to go along with it? Jeez. Also, I believe red elementals are supposed to spawn down here. But I haven't seen one yet. They may just be in the next area. Regardless, I do want to say, just right quick, that when I was younger, I actually kind of remember the whole 2-layer setup of this place confusing the living daylights out of me in terms of like, oh, where do I get these monsters for the monster thing that we'll get to later, the monster arena, I think it's specifically named. I mean, it's that kind of concept, right? It's a monster arena. But yeah, because of the 2 locations, that I was not really sure of. And then, for whatever reason, however, my parents bought me the guide. Which, to be fair, I used to love video game guides, even for things that I'm not really sure that I ever needed them for, just because, I don't know, that I always liked having a way of looking at the concept art and stuff, and some of those had a little bit of that hanging out in it. Nowadays, everything's just hanging out on wikis, and you can't figure out anything for love nor money without jumping through like 800 different pages. And nobody knows how to lay out information in a halfway decent way anymore. And of course, all of them are hosted on fandom, so they lag like fuck. Like, they bring your ultra supercomputer that, you know, back in 20 years ago, this is the kind of shit that nobody could have even dreamed of, having this kind of power in the home. And it just brings it to its knees. But that's a whole long series of rants that I'm not even going to delve anymore into, because I feel I should spare you folks at least a little bit. People are in here watching this presumably for fun. So maybe I should at least have a little bit of like common decency to not be a complete... Not completely ruin that, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, Kimari. Yoink.
As you wish.
Aaron, deal with the scaly lizard. And Lulu, deal with the blob. Not to be confused with the X-Men villain. Or any number of blobs from horror movies or anything like that. There's a lot of blobs out there. I mean, a wikia is a perfectly useful thing. It's really more than anything, I kind of dislike the centralization of all that kind of stuff under one roof. You know, host-wise. And also remember, you know, all corporations are the same and all that kind of stuff. And again, I've just always had a serious problem with wikis under fandom/wikia being extremely laggy. It's gotten better, but it's still a non-existent... That's a bad way to phrase it, but it's still a thing that exists. Right, because we do have to remember that there's also the part where it's like, hey, this is a format that has its purposes. No doubt about it. But I feel like game guides are not so much one of them, and there's definitely a thing where nowadays it feels like a lot of useful information for video games is just sort of mostly tied down to stuff like that. Or game FAQs, or I gotta join Discord servers, which, incidentally, I've run into enough incidents incidences, or perhaps incidents are both appropriate here, of running into the impermanence of things on a Discord server. That I don't think that that's a particularly good resource for that kind of thing either. But that could just be me. It seems to, it seems to be popular with the kids, but anyway, it's complicated, and I think we can all just kind of take a moment and lean back to another instance of everything being centralized under one roof and that causing some problems. Twitter. Because boy oh boy, Elon Musk is a special human being. Just not in the way that he wished he would be told that by his mother or something. I don't know. And
how many times do I have to tell you I'm a summoner?
It kind of surprises me that him changing Twitter to X has been the thing that's broken the camel's back for a lot of people. Like, okay, yes, it is colossally stupid. But that's gonna be the moment when you're like, oh yeah, now I gotta quit the site. Now that he's renamed it to appease the fact that deep down he's still got the mentality of an 8th grader. Okay. I don't know that I understand your logic, but alright, Chief. You do you. Anyway, we basically have to just talk to people in order to push this story forward, I think. I think this is sort of a talk to everyone checkpoint.
Good to have you with us. Go on through.
Show me how to play Blitz sometime.
Wait around. We'll have Sin beaten in no time.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's gonna go well with that kind of hubris. Not like I would know anything about hubris, right? Fuck. Let me tell you, I've been working on a video about Jadisable, aka the Haunted Majora's Mask cartridge story, for almost 2 years now. I'd like to actually have that finished this year. I gotta actually, like, get off my butt and rewatch some of those videos, though. And also, the guy made a podcast. I gotta watch that, too. And by watch, I mean listen. Oh, whatever. Words, words, words. Anyway.
Any donation toward Operation Mihen would be greatly appreciated.
I thought this area was, like, more severely blocked. I don't have much for the... This guy gives me items, right?
This is...
A grand... It gives us an ice lance. I mean, I'm sure I don't really care about that. Yeah, it's just an ice strike weapon, so that's gonna sell for less than I paid.
You're a summoner, and her guardians, right? Sorry for the inconvenience.
What can you guys tell me about what's going
What,
on?
they didn't tell you? We're bringing Sin Spawn from Oliver Spira here. Sin Spawn inevitably draws Sin, right? We're going to lure it into a trap.
Right, and again, it's like the wiki format, again, like I said before, the wiki format has its uses. When I was younger, a group of my friends and I were basically using that as sort of like a scratch pad
Sorry, I can't let you pass.
for ideas for stuff. So, but that was something we ended up finally managing to find a web host that would let us install MediaWiki. This was obviously like a billion years before Wikia was a thing, so yeah. It is a useful format, and having a free option for it does help. I just wish it performed better. And again, you know, my feelings about corporations.
So, we meet again, Lady Yuna.
Yes?
You look troubled. Is there anything I can do?
Well...
You need some help getting through here.
I see.
Can you, like...
Maester Seymour, let me show you to the command center.
Hold. I have a request.
Yes, Your Grace.
I need to have Summoner Yuna and her guardians let through to the command center.
But Maester Seymour... Maester Seymour, sir.
Do not worry.
Did I fucking stutter?
I will take full responsibility.
Very well, they may pass.
Man, this guy's really cool, huh?
It is done.
Oh, thank you, Your Grace.
He's just getting us security clearance that we totally don't deserve. He met us like once. Damn, what a bro.
To go. Oh, right.
I hope he doesn't turn out to be a villain later, you guys. I can't even say this with a straight face. I'm sorry.
Who does he think he is?
He's a maester. Better get used to it, yeah?
You just do whatever the fuck he feels like, dude. Haha, sucks to be you guys. Alright, we're going through. Oh, I was hoping you'd have some more information for me, Chief. Oh well, what can you do? Some dudes just don't have any information
All
for
hail,
you.
Maester Seymour.
There he is. It's our cool new friend.
Brave crusaders of Spira, protectors of all Spira. Believe in the path you have chosen. Let faith be your strength. I, Seymour Guado, Maester of Yevon, will bear witness to your deeds today.
He's not quite a Skinner, but, you know, pretty close.
What's going on?
I'm just gonna assume it's in a dialect that, you know...
They're using Albed's Machina.
It's one of the ones they use in Utica or something, right?
Even going against the teachings, they're willing to risk it for the greater good. Waka, I think Maester Seymour sees that too.
Lulu?
I can only speculate.
You know, Chapu would have shut the fuck up about that.
Sir Oren, it is an honor. I would be most interested in hearing what you've been doing these past 10 years.
I've got nothing to say about it.
I see.
I don't think
Sir
you would
Oren
like
must
what
be a
you
great
hear, buddy.
asset as a guardian.
Your Grace.
Please, there's no need for formalities.
I mean, he does seem to hurt things real good,
Excuse
so...
me. Maester Seymour, why is your lordship present here, sir?
Please, speak as
Okay,
you
Salt.
normally would.
Isn't this operation against the teachings of Yevon? Aren't you gonna stop them?
It's true. I should. However, both the Crusaders and the Al-Bed truly wish peace for Spira. This
You
operation
gotta try
was
something, right?
born from that wish they share. Although it may be sacrilege to Yevon, their intentions are pure.
Ah, Jesus will forgive us, right?
Seymour Guado, the person, not the Maester of Yevon. As a denizen of Spira, I wish them well in their endeavor.
But using Machina, that's bad, isn't it?
Pretend you didn't see them.
Oh man, he's fucking awesome!
That's not something a maester should say.
God damn, I love this guy.
Then pretend I didn't say it.
Holy shit, what an impression.
I did like Seymour. But you know...
What's not to like about him, Titus? Jeez. What, you mean the fact that he's gonna turn into a total incel later and also be a major story villain? You don't know that! You can't know that! You're a part of this video game and time is linear! Wait, no, we already did time travel. Shit! Oh. I was about to say spoiler alert, but no, it's not, obviously. Anyway. My head hurts from yelling so much, hooting and hollering like some kind of... someone who hoots and or hollers, you know? Guard up. Yeah, I was gonna say you should have enough time for Waka to get in there. And to balls this up for us or something. Nah, he's actually got damage. Okay, so...
My turn now.
Here's a fun one. This is probably going to seem like a total waste, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw a spiral cut at this thing. In fact, we're probably not going to land the kill, especially not if I keep screwing up the timing like that. But Tidus unlocks his overdrives based on how many times he activates his overdrives. I don't know if it counts total number of times you time it correctly, too. But yeah, we're just sort of wasting it because, honestly, I don't know that we are gonna, like, super need it for a bit. And it'll get us a little closer to unlocking his next big move. Take a high potion. Couple phoenix sounds, that's nice. That fella just ran off. Hopefully they had no important items in their inventory. Ah, good. A preemptive strike against a fight like this. This is a pretty big gang of dudes. Alright. Waka. Ah, I did that a little late. That's decent.
Let me break the ice.
The damage is also okay.
This ends now.
Orin, move the thing from the middle. I mean, we're going to be dealing with the heavy hitters as a consequence of that, but alright. These guys are just got potions to steal, right? Yeah, nothing of value. Nothing of value being lost there.
All right.
That's a little painful. Also, Yuna is just getting a lot of turns, and I appreciate that. Having your white mage be fast is pretty handy. Oh, nice. Lulu can land overkills on those things. That is tremendous. She's doing great damage now. Hey, you. Oh, we already talked to... Already talked to her.
Excuse me, Lady Summoner Yuna?
Yes.
The command center. Maester Seymour requests your presence there, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah, we already sort of heard about
Take
that.
that road to the command center. It's not far. We're still in the midst of preparations this way. Sorry.
Okay, right. We can't go that way for now. I think later on we're able to, like, backtrack to it, which... Yeah, I know. That sounds like everybody's idea of a good time, right? Move that thing. Move that other thing. And obviously Lulu's gonna come in to clean up the job, so... We can do this.
Bring it on.
Ari, steal that. Oh no, that's the wrong one. That element order is a little bit funky. It gets me more often than it than you would expect it would, considering I really like this game. And yet, here we are. Oh, hey, here's a Waka. Right.
Sneak past the guards, I did.
I don't know how much talent that takes, buddy, but good work. Alright, so let's dump some junk gear here real quick. That red bracer is actually probably a better now. Steel. 2. Although the HP would probably be handy. No arm thing for, no armband for Kimahri. So apparently, old buddy is just gonna go the entire game at this rate with no armor. Oh, wow. It's like the game is mocking me very specifically for the fact that I was like, yeah, meh. This looks like a pretty decent armband. This looks like a pretty decent armor for Lulu, though, so we'll grab that. Nullfrost Arm Guard. So when our HP is low, we become immune to ice. That's a little bit situational, but it's not to be sneezed at, really. It's just that it's too situational for my liking. That magic ring is not as good as the other one. It's weaker than our current staff. Shield. Yeah, let's grab that shield.
Be making a fortune with Operation Knee-Hand prices. But you, lad, you get a discount. I owes you one, eh?
Thanks, buddy. I hit the wrong button again. Good work. Only +2 strength for Kimahri, but I mean, a little extra damage just in general is fine. Oh yeah, that's Spare Change. Spare Change is the kill throw ability in this game. They keep changing its name to be goofier and goofier shit all the time. Alright, let's get into a fight as soon as I walk. Man. At least it ain't Zubats, you know? I don't think this is going to be enough to... We're going to see if this is enough to kill. Oh yeah, it actually pulled it off. Tragically, it's not enough for an overkill, but still, alright. Ah, what am I doing? Kimahri, you've been in here already, so... Oh, I meant to switch Auron in. Oh, neat. I forget what Comrade is. Is that whenever an ally takes damage instead of whenever you take damage? Which would kind of make a little bit more sense for Lulu because she has real good evade to start with. Alright, we'll give her more defense. Let's Set mode. This is where we want to go if we want to change these for people. Yeah. So Lulu can take a mode where she charges her overdrive when allies take damage. We'll do that. If nothing else, it's nice for a change. I'm surprised that's our first... Excuse me. I'm surprised that's our first overdrive mode change. Hey, you. We'll take a high potion. Now we got some elevator panels here. They just really wanted to give you that camera angle, that's all. They wanted to flex the fact they were doing a couple more of those in this game.
It is an honor, Sir Orin.
Thanks.
Okay, alright, so this dude... 4,000 HP, that's rather a lot. We'll have Waka blind the big bird. And I'm feeling like I can just get away with having everybody do their thing here. I hope that sound of me bumping the mic arm didn't transmit too hard through the thing. Kimahri can get us smoke bombs. That's pretty nice. From these dudes. I think smoke bombs are basically like all but guaranteed blind in addition to their doing some damage. That's pretty. Don't know that this is going to be an overkill, but that's fine if it's not. Oh, wow. Fairly small threshold there for that thing, considering it's only got... well, considering it's got a whopping 4,000 HP, which is quite a bit for an enemy at this point. So, the Garudas here are kind of like sort of mini-bosses a little bit, but as you can tell, not by enough to that they actually pose a real threat to us. We can still mitigate them effectively enough that, yeah. Yeah, you train that arm some more, Waka. We're gonna need you doing damage, buddy. Eventually. Okay, here's where we start getting red element and stuff showing up. And we've got the... Yeah, we got raptors. Those are our new, more powerful lizards here. What element is this thing weak to? Ice. That makes sense. Actually, we're just gonna guard up here. Because we should probably have Kimahri come out here and grab some goodies before we start killing these dudes. I want to see if he can grab, like, petrified grenades from these lizards yet. Probably not. No, he got a soft. Well, good job, champ. steal from the red guy. So I think that one's more powerful, technically, but... Steel, yeah. It's a magic resistor. We should have Waka try to finish this thing off instead. Then.
It's over.
Very nice. Alright, so we're gonna have Yuna go this way for now, so that way she can learn Steel. And again, that'll give her something else to do other than just hit triangle when she's on that side of the field. You know, when she enters. Having more people to just steal shit is never bad.
Some of this.
All right, so once again, I'm pretty sure we've got another enemy here that doesn't have anything special to steal. Yeah, the Lamashtu only has potions. I don't know if that ever really changes for the dragon enemies. But we're going to try it out with everything that we see, just because I don't remember shit. Let's take care of the enemy that can hit two things at the same time, you know. Hit the entire group, rather. Right, now this one. Waka, clean up. Tidus. Coming in guard. Steal that.
Allow me.
And yeah.
Too easy.
Oh no, I almost started going backwards with Waka. Oops. What can I say? I'm easily confused. Stuff, huh? Unit distributes some heals. Hey, you got anything for us? Hey! 10 potions. Never mind. The money is worth way more than that. Also, yeah, there is a save point down in that valley, but we can't get there right now. That is for much later in the game. Waka, you can hit this thing easily, right? Yeah, hell yeah. Oh. Need to do that. Also, I like that Kimahri only has Blizzard right now. There's something about that that just kind of amuses me a little bit. That, like, just only having one of the spells. Alright. Now Waka can clean up. Yeah, we're not pushing it too hard with trying to get too many steals out of these enemies. Because remember what I said before about the chances of it is that the first one's free, and then after that it's a 50% chance, and then a 25% chance for the third steal, and that's as many as we can get. Oh, I'm trying to, and of course I get ambushed immediately. Did you not, like, see this monster here? Blue Seal.
Oh yeah.
Took me a second to remember that that was her name. Come on, give me another bomb fragment. No, boo! Boo this thing. Boo! Okay. Zera. Move that last one. Last enemy. I bet pronouncing it Blazera probably set at least one person off. I almost kind of hope for it a little bit. It's okay. I know it's pronounced. I know that people pronounce it as Blazara. I don't know if it's ever been in a voice acting capacity, but I admit that 10 is actually the most recent. No, I played 13. Pardon me. I forgot about that. I haven't played 12. I haven't played 15. I haven't played 16 yet either because I don't have a PS5. I'm still not entirely convinced that the PS5 is real, so I suppose that that almost stands to reason a little bit. Steal from that thing. From the Gandarawa. I don't think that's how it's pronounced, but I also don't necessarily know that that name is translated correctly because it comes from something from India, I believe, so that seems a little bit off. Alright, so I think Waka can come in now and he can get the kill. Just like anytime I approach anything from another culture, I just think, you know what, at the very least, I'm doing better about this than David Cage is, so. And then I feel better about myself. I actually wonder if that's gonna, you know, get anybody at any point if I just keep continuously roasting David Cage for being David Cage. If someone's eventually gonna get real sick of that. I'm sure that David Cage has, like, incredibly vicious fans. I've never met any of them, but Okay, so we got the Fungwa here. Occasionally counters. It doesn't even specify what the occasion is in that case. Well, alright, gang. Alright, here comes some magic. This whole area is just like magic spam to a wild extent. But the Fungwar has some silence grenade steal opportunities, which are nice. Silence grenade steals, I'm pretty sure, are kind of hard to come by. Like, there's not a whole lot of enemies that have them. So we may as well take advantage. But God, I wish so badly that I could like fast track getting Mug. Unfortunately, that's not going to be a thing that we can really fast track that well, but God, do I wish.
Got you covered.
Kimari, did you steal from this thing yet? Well, if I did, then that second one was a success as well, and that's pretty nice.
Let's end this.
Do you have anything else to say?
The presence of a maester in us, myself included.
I guess a little bit. Hey, you.
In the end, I wasn't able to stop them, as you can see. But seeing their fierce determination, I couldn't just sit there. So I decided that I would do everything in my power to help them. Truly, I know nothing of the way. I'm hoping.
Oh, interesting. I completely did not remember ever talking to her a second time to find that it's called white magic, like, in universe. So that's actually kind of neat. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so I don't know what procs the counter effect, but you can kind of tell that under certain circumstances could be just a whole party kill, really. Because yeah, when your sleeping party members don't wake up from being hit by magic. Luna. No, let's use Asuna on... Oh no, Kimari's awake. Never mind. So I guess we're just gonna use Prey. Although still, using Asuna is never like a... It is kind of the answer to a lot of your problems in this game, is that I think this is probably like the most powerful Asuna in the entire franchise. Outside maybe of the one in Final Fantasy XIV, which is why nobody in that game fucking uses it. Anyway, let's just end this now. You'll definitely tell that sometimes I'll just be like, okay, yeah, this fight kind of annoys me. I can pass up on the free experience. I'll get more later. How's your mana looking, Yuna? Oh, we've only spent about half of it, so that's not bad.
Out of my way!
Yeah, these dudes are not worth doing stuff to. Steal from the red element so that way we can feel alright about killing that thing right away. Alright. Zera, and it doesn't get a single turn in. That time I wasn't even doing it on purpose. That time it just kind of slipped out. Oops.
I foresee no difficulty.
Edis. Come in, block.
Take that.
Waka. Clean up. There we go. Have one more level? No, we did not. Back there? Yeah, I thought for a second that I missed something.
Depending on the way things turn out, we might in such an event, we would be great.
Aw, damn it, we got ambushed. Well, very least, it's a fairly easy group here to deal with. Lulu, come in and immediately remove the Fungar just to give us a little bit of breathing room. And I mean, in theory, I probably should be stealing from it, but I'd be risking quite a bit of misery if I did that. Bomb fragment. If Tidus was in here at the start. Whatever.
Miss me?
Come in and block. Zara.
As you wish.
Orin, get your, like, 2 points of EXP from this fight. Actually, you know what? We'll deal with that in a second. We gotta remember to grab this Electro Marble real quick. Because we're gonna want some more of those as time goes. Alright. A lot of levels from that fight, so that's good. Another 2 points of strength for Titus. Hey, anything to get anybody in the party dealing more damage, right? Hey, you. Anything to say?
Lady Summoner, what are you doing here?
It's a long story. Let's take the elevator that counts as a loading zone. Wow, just like in Metroid. Hey, dude. Oh, neat. An X potion. That's a full heal, which means that I'm probably going to look at it for a while and be like, that's a little too much for me. And then I'm going to reach a point later on, and I'm just going to be like, okay, I don't need this. Okay, let's not deal with the possibility of getting pollened here.
You covered.
This ends now.
So, how shall we do this?
That's right. We're just skipping out on the whole thing we were doing earlier of considering picking up silence grenades, because we'll just do that instead. This way. Let's go where now? It looks like it just goes to a chest. A serene armlet. That is for... It's for you. Ooh, Dark Ward and Berserk Ward. I don't think we have to worry about Berserk for a while yet. But it's still nice to have at least something going on there. And hey, a couple of status resists. That's never really a bad thing. Oh, nice crit, Orin. Great damage all around, buddy. And by all around, I mean from just the one dude, but still. Listen! Or don't. I mean, that's also an option, is that you could just not. In fact, that's probably the smarter option, really. Get the Garudiroo, and... what's his HP looking like? Enough that we can chip it a little bit. There we go. That should get us the kill, and that should get us the overkill. Very nice. Although Lulu is just almost out of mana now. Sheesh. I need a save point in one of the ways possible. Bio. Yeah, I can't get there from here. What even is that? Sleep Buster? I mean, that could be useful. Even though she wouldn't really do a whole lot of damage. But against anything that is weak to sleep, or rather has high resistance to sleep, and we'd still want to sleep. Hey, yeah, give me a little cash. To be honest with you, I probably just want to go find a save point. And go fill up. Instead of having to sit here looking at Lulu having, like, no mana and just be like... Alright. Titus, kill this thing real quick. Yoink. We're gonna summon Ifrit to deal with this because it won't necessarily be the fastest kill, but we'll be completely immune to any damage from it because all it can do is cast fire. Even before this somehow changes. I'll be confused and a little upset if so. But no. We're good to go. Pick up use for Yuna. So we're almost done with this little sidetrack, and then it's just a matter of going back. Ooh, that could be a pain in the ass. Just for fun, we're going to just grand summon here, and we're going to nuke this entire group with Hellfire. And this is way unnecessary, but hey, it's fun, right? Oh, so is that just a generic weapon for orange? It's the most generic possible? Yeah, it's got nothing but pierce. That's kind of hilarious. Speaking of other things that are kind of hilarious, the absolute just lack of any use of that little path. I've been bamboozled. Oh, this is quite the large, well, comparatively, we've got a lot going on here, basically. You know what? Yeah, I was gonna say, Titus, you should be able to get away with hitting those things. Just wait a little bit and softening them up slightly. But now Kimari is in range to Fire Breath. So honestly, just targeting Garuda would have been the smarter thing, because... Wow, that is some damage variance, though. Buddy. That's weird. That's kind of wild. I have no idea how it happened, even. Yoink. Alright, Lulu, come in here and get your experience. Dang it. Alright, sure. We still got a little bit of damage to deal here, so we may as well blind this thing. Yeah, Kimara, you are not going to get the overkill for us. Auron might at least have a chance. Unfortunately, not a great one. He would have had to have landed a crit. I didn't look to see if I had, like, any ethers or anything. Yeah, we have all of 3. That seems a little bit too precious to use right now. You know, not to turn into a total use item hoarder, but also, like... Only 3? Sheesh.
Why only you, sir? I want to fight too.
Orders are orders.
I'm not a cadet anymore, sir. Let me go with you and I'll prove it to them.
Guarding the command center is important too, you know.
But I came all the way from Besaid to fight Sin, sir.
I know, but an order's an order. To your post, Crusader.
You have less chance of dying if you
Sir!
are back to, you know, away from the front lines. Anything else to say, Chief?
They let you through, huh?
We snuck through.
Kata deserves better.
Maybe a little
At
bit.
least there's no chance he'll get hurt. Why are you guys fighting anyway? Aren't the almighty Al-Bed Machina enough?
They still need some time to get them ready. Our job is to keep Sin at bay till they're done. Waka. I might not get another chance to say this. It's about your brother.
Luzu, no!
What?
I'm the one who convinced him to enlist. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ, Waka.
That's enough, Waka!
Fucking psycho.
When we used to play Blitz together, Chapu used to say... He say that when we won the cup, yeah, he proposed to Lulu. And then one day, he goes off and becomes a crusader, just like that.
Chapu also said to me...
And that's how you turn into a fucking racist, Waka?
...is good. But keeping Sin far away from her is better.
As Lulu's hair bits kind of,
You knew?
have a moment like a more modern 3D game, really.
Told me before we left.
I don't remember how that looked on PS2, but...
She hit me too.
All Crusaders in the Vanguard are to assemble on the beach.
That's my cue.
I like how that person was just talking at a very low volume instead of just like yelling or anything to signal something that important.
So you can hit me more?
Lots more.
I like how Waka's just response just like,
Luzu,
yeah, I'm gonna beat your ass, buddy.
I have to, Yuna.
Let him go. The man has already chosen his path, as you did when you became a summoner.
He will never be stopped.
It would be a long time before I ever really understood the reason why Yuna let Luzu pass that day.
It's because Oren's voice just has that level of authority to it. Oh, for fuck's sakes. At the very least, we got ourselves a recharge before we got screwed over like this. Hey, neat. Good job, buddy. You learned to gain from your friends getting hurt. Alright, well, let's go and steal from this thing and get fucked over. Yep, I called it. Wow, okay. Thanks, game. Anyone still awake? It looks like Kimari is still awake. Unfortunately, he may be about to take the big nap, you know? The big sleep? Don't okay, good. It targeted Titus. I was about to be so just screaming mad.
What next?
If all three of their attacks had all gone after Kimari, that would have just been like the worst shit. Just the worst. And there's Titus down for the count. Alright, Kimari, get in here. Steal that. Don't get shocked, you've got a 50% chance. Zara. Steal. And we've got only Yuna and Waka to come in. So Yuna can come in. It's fine if everybody's dead because they're all just going to regain. They're all going to gain the they're all going to gain the EXP anyway. There we go. If I could finally piece some words together. And I should at least be able to get to the save point. There we go. Yes. Now I don't have to spend mana on healing. And hey, there we go. We got steal for Yuna just before this next boss. Oh, by the way, there's a boss coming up. So we're gonna save. And get on this big elevator from that water town in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. The one where the water guy's gym is, not Port Marinara or wherever it is where you have to go to find him at the not actually an auction house, because I don't know, are they not allowed to call it an auction house? Does that connote gambling? And to be fair, Pokemon has been stripping out as much of that as possible to avoid getting the ratings bumped up and all that stuff.
Curses. Ow!
He really hates them, huh?
Waka, at least wear closed-toed shoes if you're gonna kick a cannon in the bunghole.
He left the sword Waka gave him in Besaid, and he fought with an Albed Machina weapon instead.
That's got nothing to do with it. I just hate these sacrilegious contraptions.
Uh-huh, yeah, sure, buddy. Okay. Also, racism, something. Hey, you, making that hammering motion with nothing in your hand. And what you're doing to it now is gonna change that? Alright, dude. Okay. Just, alright. I don't know what else to say, man. Hell of a stock sound effect. Tell you what.
It won't work anyway.
Don't say that. It might be a hopeless campaign, and it might mean defying Yevon. But the Crusaders and the Albed, they're doing their best to defeat sin. They want to rid Spira of sin forever. And that's just
as
what
much
we
as
want
people,
too,
you know.
isn't it?
People are desperate. What do you expect?
All right. But I still think Machina are bad news. They're forbidden for a reason.
Yeah, what about the ones you use for Blitzball?
Lady Summoner, there you are. The command center is that way. Maester Keenock is also there.
Maester Keenock too?
Yes. Please, hurry, my lady.
Wow, everybody's out here today, huh? Wow. Yeah, just keep telling yourself that. With those terribly scaled swords, that's probably not gonna happen, buddy. What can you tell me about these things? Yep, you guys are... do black powder stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Well, what happens if you become if they make you a Chocobo Knight, but you actually just kind of suck at birds? Well, there you go. He's a supporting man. Oh, hey, there's this guy.
Monopoly's a great thing. Things are selling no matter what the price. Oops, sorry, I forgot.
Don't say that out loud, buddy. Alright, so we can start off by selling some of our junk gear here, which we haven't actually got a whole lot, so... Alright, what do you got for sale? Avenger, this has counterattack. That's a pretty good weapon. I think I want that. TKO, holy shit, that's... Oh yeah, this is gonna be our weapon for Waka for a long time once we pick this up. It's got a great attacking ability on it. Honestly, like, all this gear is looking real good. Let's pick up the Avenger. I'm probably not going to keep that for super long, but it's pretty great. And last but not least, for Orin, we grab the Sentry, which gives us the Initiative ability. Now, Initiative gives us a better chance of not being ambushed, I believe. So, you know, that's incredibly useful to have, to put it nicely. Anybody else got anything useful? Lucid Arm Guard, that's... Nah, I think we're good otherwise. So yeah, we'll dump everybody else's gear. We can't sell the Brotherhood because it's a story important item. Let's go hit the auto sort on our equipment, because otherwise it's gonna bug me forever. What do you got for items? You got all the same stuff that we've seen before, just at better prices this time, because we gave him that big fat donation earlier, and I don't think it's paid off completely yet, but it has still come in decently handy picking those things up.
Shortly. Please check all your equipment.
You all right?
Of course not. I came here to fight Sin, but they stick me here.
Yeah, you got upstaged by some cannons, buddy.
Huh?
First, you must complete the tasks you are given.
Off he goes.
Oh.
Ah, hey, here's this dude.
I had heard from Seymour, but I didn't know if we'd actually meet.
I just immediately
Good to see you, Orin.
fumbles up to
10
Orin
years,
and gives him a hug.
That's Wen Kinok, one of the 4 maesters of Yevon. He leads the warrior monks, and also commands the Crusaders.
So you met 3 of them. Who's the 4th one, alright?
All troops ready to move at your command, sir.
Good. Dismissed.
Sir.
Tell me, Orin, where have you been the last 10 years?
We don't have time for this now, do we?
This plan won't work. You know that. We'll just let them dream a little longer.
Not so loud, buddy.
Lord Kinok.
Oh, yes. Proceed.
You probably shouldn't say that anywhere near as loud as you are.
Kinok, a maester?
I heard that, Orin. A lot has happened the last 10 years. What were you doing and where?
Fulfilling a promise I made to a friend. I still am.
As Orin once
Just
again
tell me one
sidesteps the
thing.
question a little bit.
Have you seen Zanarkand?
That's an interesting thing to
I think
ask.
we don't belong here.
It is time at last. We must tell the Albed waiting outside to begin the operation at once. The fiends may break through. This place is not safe. Make sure you're prepared to defend yourselves. Tell me when you're ready.
Alright, well, I think we are ready because all our gear is... Oh, wrong. Will I ever stop doing that? The answer is probably no. Yeah, we got our Avenger, TKO. You know what? We don't... Oh, no, I already sold the other weapon. Oh, well. That's okay. All it provided us was sensor, so who gives a shit?
Anything could happen.
Pick up these chests. A Mega Potion. Yeah, right now that's a full party, full heal. And on a fast timer, too. A Serene Bracer. That is probably going to have, yeah, Berserk Ward. The max HP increase is what? Only, like... Only 101? Yeah, we'll keep it. I forget how much magic that... Oh no, that thing really... That thing does mostly magic, I think, so... Actually, we're going to put the other thing on, alright? And I believe we're ready to go now. Hey, dude.
Are you ready?
Yep, let's do this.
Mr. Kinnock, please.
Time for us to go get shot.
Will Sin come?
Sin always returns for its spawn. To make sure, we're going to encourage them to call out to it.
You won't have to. It'll come.
I remembered Orin telling me. Sin is my old man. Sin is Jecht.
I gotta stop playing with this thing. It makes quite a bit of noise. Just an arcade joystick. I gotta remember to, like, also, I guess, put together a proper casing for it. Enclosure, rather, so that way I can put all the parts in and be ready for that. And, you know, hook everything up and then have an actual functioning arcade joystick that I can use for my PC and stuff like that. You can tell we got a significantly more intense version of the boss fight theme here. And there's a good reason for that, because this is going to be a hell of a fight. Alright, so we're going to swap Tidus out to start with for our old buddy Orin. And so there's a fair bit going on with this boss. For a start, if we try to attack it while it's got both of its arms up, it will block attacks to the main chest, thus giving it the armor attribute. So you want to attack it with piercing attacks until you get rid of the arms. The arms, I believe, are considered armored by themselves, and the head is considered to be far away. So we want to kill the head as soon as possible to get rid of its venom attack, which can be quite nasty. You got anything to steal from this thing's body, buddy? Oh, just a potion? You shitting me? I don't like that. Alright. Waka? Give him the ball buster. Yeah. Just one hit knocks it out of commission. Very nice. Alright. Orin, remove the other arm for us. In one hit. Yeah, baby. That's what we're talking about. Ooh, ouch. That's quite painful. Alright, so I guess Lulu should hopefully be able to do a decent amount of damage here. I want to see what kind of spell spam we can get out of Blizzara Fury here. There I go again. Yeah, not as good as doing the tier 1 Furies, but you can still do a fair spread of damage. That was alright. It was a bit like casting the spell at both of the regular enemies, so okay, I'll take it. Oh, Demi? Oh, that's obnoxious. Alright, yeah, so Waka, you gotta bust that thing open real quick. Alright. Remember to hit A every time to end that. What's this thing's condition looking like here? About 1,800 damage. All right. 1,800 HP, pardon me. All right, Yuna, give us back a little bit of HP here. Ouch. That was some pretty good damage. So again, those Mega Potions are probably going to come in way handy. Oh, you jerk. Hit him. Yeah. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Ah, boo! Yeah, so the arms will regenerate over time, which is a big part of why they only had 800 HP. Oh, fuck right off! It double inputted on something, so I lost my boost. Alright, cool. Good job, controller. Good job me and my shitty thumb, I guess, but still. I don't want to take responsibility for that. Let's... How many of these Mega Potions do we have? Only 3? I don't want to use that, then. Alright, let's throw a cure toward Waka. I feel confident that Auron, even if Auron takes everything on the chin this turn, he should be in good shape. And surprisingly enough, he didn't even, so, yeah. Keep hitting this thing in the noggin. Eventually, we will get somewhere with this. Alright. This thing's head is almost toast. At the very least, the head does not revive, so it's just kind of a good idea to deal with that as a consequence. Also, yes, you are absolutely correct that I have not bothered to go into buffs yet, when I really, really should. Alright, that camera... Yeah, I was gonna say, that camera angle tells me that we took out the head. So instead of what I was just talking about, let's go ahead, let's summon an Aeon. We're going to bring in Ifrit to do some work here. Okay, so I guess we don't have piercing attack as a... I guess we don't have a piercing attack. That's incredibly unfortunate. So we just have to break the arms the regular way. Demi. We're cutting it a little close here in terms of our ability to, like, do anything. Oh no, we can heal ourselves by casting fire on ourselves. I forgot. Right, so that should at least protect us. Oh, we're gonna dodge the attack too. Hell yeah. Demi, so we can tank another hit. Assuming it hits us. And it does, yeah, alright. So... arms regrow. Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll sack Ifrit. It's not like this is a Nuzlocke or anything, and if it was, well, I think the rest of our party members would have had to have been kicked out a couple times, right? Because some of them died. Alright, that busted both arms, and it did a pretty significant amount of damage to the core. Okay, so it seems to be in a holding pattern of Demi and then an auto. Demi, auto, Demi, auto. So, yeah. The head seems to have been the only thing doing thunder. So perhaps this is going to be a significantly easier fight than I took it for at first. Which, good, I'm fucking glad. Pray. Cover a bit of HP to everybody. And Demi is pretty much going to reverse that and then some. Sheesh. Ah, shit. Orin died from that. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's see how the arms take actual magic damage here. Didn't quite die. That's unfortunate. Honestly, there's not much reason for me to go after the arms if I'm going to use this as my forward party for now. Because, like, yeah, I mean, Orin doesn't care about the arms because he has piercing damage. Oh, do they reduce the damage you deal anyway? All right. So I was wrong what I said about piercing earlier, but yeah, Lulu certainly doesn't give a shit. Okay, it seems like it's spamming Demi a little bit more often than I thought it was before. That's odd. Alright, well, move that. Just start removing the other arms again, I guess. Okay. And yeah, this definitely, if you're thinking, wow, this boss fight is incredibly long and drawn out and a little bit tedious, you are correct. This isn't even like a, wow, we're under-leveled kind of thing. It just is always like this. You can do nothing to change that fact. Also, yeah, it is absolutely just, like, spamming Demi constantly now. I'm not sure why it decided to change up its pattern quite like this, but alright. Oh, don't hit that button. Hit that button. Alright. Oh, hey, it remembered it has physical attacks. Unfortunately, it targeted Yuna. I don't really approve of that. I do, however, approve of getting an overkill on one of the arms. That's a feel-good moment if ever there was one for this fight, which, to be fair, there usually aren't a whole lot of those in this particular battle. Alright, here comes this shit again. Alright, how near dead is this thing? 1885. We're getting pretty close. Alright, so now we're going to summon Valifer to clear things up. Alright, now, there is no fucking way this thing is susceptible to delay. Like, it's a boss. It's not even... It's not going to be a thing. But On the other hand, it is basically a free turn. At least on some level it is, so yeah. Ouch! That hurts! Fuck, dude! Get out of here! And sadly, no overkill for us, but, you know, it's a lengthy fight, that's for sure. Oh, hey, that's not a results screen. Ah, yes, there's our nice pre-rendered cutscenes. Oh, those are weird looking. Those things that just came off of it. Oh, they're all gonna die before they can reach it because it's gonna shoot a fucking laser beam at us.
Look out!
Everybody get to the side. Oh god, I'm sorry about your eyes. I didn't remember all these flickering effects. Ooh! They just got disintegrated. Whew, boy. Eesh. Ooh, we get another super intense boss theme. This is actually one of my favorite themes from this game. Like, you've got just that little bit of heavy metal guitar buried in there.
Stand back, Lady Una.
Yes.
Alright, so let's take a quick look at what's going on here. It's got its arms back, its body is only 6,000 this time, and it's got 1,000 HP on the head. We get Seymour in our party, who is fairly strong. He's got a good set of... He's got some white magic, he's got some black magic. He doesn't have all of the null spells for some reason. I don't quite know why he's lacking a few of them, but here we are. Such a good theme. Also, yeah, this thing is hitting significantly less hard now. Alright, let's break this thing's head first. Oh, wow, yeah, look at that. Seymour does some pretty monstrous damage. Oh, I can't switch party members? Huh. That's odd. Any steals? Just a potion. Shame. I thought it had real items. We can't see Seymour's equipment. He does have unique stuff in the code. He also has a unique overdrive, but the odds of you ever being able to see that are pretty damn low. So, like, don't drive yourself crazy trying to do it. So yeah, we just get a little section of things here to just be like, hey, yeah, look at how much of a badass Seymour is. Look at how powerful he is. He's sure a great ally to have on your side. Gee, we really hope he stays there. I want to see what kind of damage Seymour does with his physical attacks. To be honest, he's not bad considering he's just using a staff. I'm pretty sure that's more damage than Tidus could usually muster. Again, I'm telling you, this guy is really cool. I like him a lot. Just hope he stays our friend. Alright, and this should end the boss's entire fucking career. Yeah, there you go. There we go. So much for Sin Spawn graphical user interface. And we get ourselves a nice chunk of experience, including Seymour, who we can't use those levels whatsoever, unsurprisingly. And hey, we gain 6 level 1 key spheres out of the deal. I'm not sure what drops the key spheres. It might be like a random drop from the arms or something. But let me tell you, it makes me happy.
The others.
Man, this whole sequence feels like really awkwardly just kind of chunked together. It's like a fever dream. Actually, like the whole of this sequence at the top of Mushroom Rock Road. More like did some Mushrooms Rock Road, am I right? That was bad, but it was bad on purpose. Which probably makes it even worse. Okay, I wasn't sure if we were able to move yet or if it was just like a really crusty camera angle. Because, yeah, I think there are some funky camera angles in this part of things. And I gotta say, after seeing the event that led up to it, the aftermath is a little bit less, like... On the other hand, it is kind of like we just had this whole section of just, like, the most weird shit in the game up to this point. And yes, even with the fact that we've had people who can literally hold their breath for 5 minutes or longer while doing some pretty intense physical activity, into just... everyone's dead. It really is kind of like very, very bizarre. And like, not like psychedelic. That's not how I want to phrase it. I almost was about to say it's kind of psychedelic, but not really. Also, we should probably spend these levels real quick. Yuna, go back to where you were going earlier, which is your actual path. Orin, gain nothing of value out of the deal. Lulu. 4 points of evasion. I'm telling you, she's like really good at dodging attacks. She is just the dodge tank of all dodge tanks, really. I just kind of like the concept of a character whose entire thing is a dodge tank. I know that as a character build, that would be like a really stupid idea in most cases, but also, I don't know, I like the idea. You're slow. We wanted Waka to become more of a powerhouse, so we're going this way. Yeah, everybody around here is dead, and I thought that was the area. Sticking out. No, it's just the ground texture. Yeah, this whole thing just a foolish act that the church sponsored because they wanted these people to die.
What's going on?
It's sort of implied, even if it's not outright stated, that, yeah, they basically were trying to get these people to do this on purpose, to get killed, because the church wanted to eliminate them for being heretics. And I'll say that the thing I can say for absolute certain about this scene is that is incredibly fucked up.
Don't you run away from me!
Wow, who would have guessed that this whole thing is based on some really fucked up shit?
Everyone, stand back! I'll summon!
You won't hurt it.
It's too far away anyway.
Your powers are still too weak.
But I must do something.
You can't.
I have no idea what I was thinking when I ran after Sin that day. Before I knew what I was doing, there I was, chasing him down like a thief at market.
Well,
Maybe
again,
I
if
was
you just
angry.
breathe in the
Maybe I
water at
wanted
this
to go
point, it's
home.
not the weirdest thing you can
I kept
fucking
thinking
do,
of
buddy.
Zanarkand and my old man.
gonna retire.
Let them talk. I'm still the best.
They say you're no good because you drink all the time.
I can quit drinking whenever I want.
Then do it now.
What did you say?
I don't wanna.
Tomorrow, maybe.
Why not today?
Why do today what you can leave for tomorrow? There he goes again.
Obviously, eventually that's going to be a problem, yeah?
I thought I sensed my old man there. Somewhere. Or maybe it was just Sin's toxin playing tricks on my mind.
Buddy, that's not even a thing.
How many died today? People die and Yuna dances. When will she stop dancing?
Fucked up.
When will it stop? Yuna won't stop dancing. Not until Sin is gone. Those were my thoughts then, I think.
Oh, I'm sure you do, Titus. Occasionally.
I see you're still here.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm really lost.
Ended here today. But yours goes on, I see.
What?
Fucking cryptic old man.
Sin had come and gone, but I remained here.
Yeah, the whale didn't care about you enough to eat you. Especially on account of the fact, Titus, that the whale is your dad.
A swift retreat. Satisfied?
What do you mean?
Those who turned from Yevon died, while the faithful live on.
The past 10 years have changed you, I see.
You just said this shit right to him like 10 minutes ago, dude. Come on. And by like 10 minutes ago, I mean it was significantly longer for us because that boss fight, whoa.
You do not look so well. But now, more than ever, you must be the people's strength, their confidence. Anyone else would be expected to show sorrow. But you are a summoner. You are Spira's hope. Until sin is defeated, you must not relent. Do you understand?
Yes. I understand.
Yeah, buddy, yeah, we get it.
Are you afraid? Yuna, take me as your pillar of strength. As Yuna Leska had her, Lord Zeon.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I don't like it.
Lady Yuna, until next we meet, farewell.
Never mind, this guy is not really as cool as I thought he was, to be honest with you. He's kind of giving me a not so great vibe anymore. You got anything to say on the situation?
We leave soon.
What about you? Nothing? He's not really blocking the path, which surprises me. Of course, the real blocker of the path is that big piece of rubble here. It's perfectly placed.
You can't ignore the teachings.
Maesters are strict.
Well, may as well save. Yep, well, we knew what was going to happen and it still kind of sucks. On we go. Oh, have we not finished talking to everybody yet? Taking up out of the water. There we go.
Is checked.
Yeah. For a while there, I thought I could feel him. But that doesn't mean I believe you.
Sin is checked. He came here for you.
So he killed all those people just for a chance to see me?
That's what Sin does. He wanted to show that to you. Do you know why?
How am I supposed to know?
So you would kill him. As long as he is Sin, Jecht will keep killing. He wants you to stop him.
You gotta be kidding. How do you know all of this anyway?
It's
I'm
a
not
very
done talking
long
to you.
story.
Don't you run away!
You're the one running.
Sheesh. Well, this whole thing has turned confusing. By that, I mean it's kind of been the whole time, because, yeah, old friend still only has like 10% of the information.
Are you alright?
Can you heal us?
Hold still.
Like, we don't need it because we already touched the save point, but still. Hey, buddy.
Arn made a bundle with the operation prices. But the way it turned out, they deserved a better deal.
Oh, yeah, that's what you're thinking about right now, dude?
I guess the summoners.
Alright, well. It's time.
Hey, you two. Hurry up.
Oh, you're up and at
She's
him real
awfully
fast.
cheerful.
In dark times, she must be. She must shine bright.
Huh?
Oh shit, he does talk.
Now are dark times. Yuna tries hard.
We should help her then.
If we
Well, at the
worry,
very least,
she tries
Titus
harder.
didn't say that out
Do
loud.
not frown.
Don't worry, be happy.
Oh, I get it.
Kimari try too.
Smile, let me see. Sad.
I can't see that too well. Well. But you guys come back here. Thanks, dude. Oh, getting into a fight. We get to see no actual new real no new monsters yet. That's probably just as well, though. That thing. Alright, Titus, can you still one shot? Yeah, you can. You should be fine. I don't know why he wouldn't be, but here we are. Mari. Get in here. I don't know why I just had him block. Why am I doing... Well, we can have Yuna come in here, and she can steal That's right. I forgot about that until now because it was kind of useless previously, but hey. Alright. Now use fire on this thing and we're good to go. Well, thanks for one final encounter game. I really needed that to... something. I don't know where I'm going with that. Alright. More HP. And Orin can at least get some magic. Whatever good that's gonna do him, but... Hey buddy, you got anything for us? No. Oh well. Anyway, yeah. Let's go ahead and save, and we'll pick this up soon.